About 4 months ago, my partner Kelly and I were given a new beginning that we weren't expecting. I was unexpectedly laid off from my job and then took a new position, temporary, out here in Boulder, Colorado. And if someone had asked us that day, do we want my job to go away, we would have said no. And had someone asked us, hey, do you want your partner to move 2,000 miles away for most of each month, we probably would have said no also. But yet, here we are, making the most of this new beginning, trying to make it our own. Hasn't been easy, but it has become, workable, doable, even enjoyable sometimes. Out here, I've noticed that I'm more connected with nature. Just look outside. These majestic mountains wait for me every morning when I go to work. And when I see them, I'm filled with a sense of wonder, a sense of awe. Even when they're covered by clouds, like they were today, with snow falling out on the range, they were still inspiring. And that's awakening something inside myself. I'm more active. I'm going for walks at work. I'm finding parks to walk in on weekends. I've gone snowshoeing. I'm more active outside than I've ever been in Pennsylvania. And I'm staying here at a friend's house, so I have a small room of my own. I've had to think about what kind of clothes do I want to bring out. I can't bring everything, so just picking what I need and being okay with that. I share space in a pantry and a refrigerator, and so I have to think about what kind of food do I really need to eat, and if I'm only here for 3 weeks, am I going to finish that big tub of yogurt? Do I need to buy another loaf of bread now, or can I do with leftover rice? Would that be okay? So I'm finding this minimal lifestyle that, maybe some people, I've found it hard to live a minimal lifestyle at home, and yet here I have an invitation to it every day, and it seems to be working. And then finally, I have a renewed sense of self, say, in my professional life at work. I've gone from being a sit-at-home kind of consultant for hire, working for someone else on different, for different other clients, to being a part of a team, going into an office, laughing with other coworkers, and feeling like I have an important role to play, an important and respected role to play in the mission of the company. That's a really good thing for me, because I think that will help in all aspects of my life, just as being more engaged in nature and being healthier physically and having a sense of what I really need in this life. What do I really, really need? The situation has also been difficult on my relationship with Kelly. In fact, this is probably the most difficult thing we've had to endure in our 13 years of marriage together. But I think we're doing okay. In fact, I think our relationship is deepening because of it. So primarily, when we're together, we're really together now. I'm out there 1 or 2 weeks a month back in Pennsylvania, and so our time together is spent very consciously, it seems. We're taking more time after work to take walks. We're taking time to do special activities together like solstice. And we're being more conscious with each other around, say, TV watching after work, so that we're connecting more and zoning out less. So we're making the relationship special again. Kelly's also taken on more responsibilities at home. She's managing the finances now and taking care of the house. Things that, not that she took for granted, but she knew I was taking care of and didn't really need to worry about it. And now she's more hands-on, more involved in the day-to-day, say, income and outflow of the household. And that's caused some really great conversations to happen between us. I think she has more of a sense of what we're doing together as a couple now, and has more input into how we allocate our resources. And finally, I see a huge outpouring of support for her from our neighbors and friends, from our church community. People are calling her and inviting her out, inviting her over just for dinner or to watch TV. And it's really heartwarming for me to see that. I think it's really heartwarming for her to feel that and to know that she's really an essential part of all of these communities, that she's cared for by so many people. And all of this comes together, I think, to enlarge our relationship, to make our relationship healthier, and to make us appreciate each other more. While I know that Kelly has struggled with this situation more than I have, we've both come to see it as a call to adventure, an opportunity to rise above the discomfort and to bring our presence and joy to our fate. I can still see some of the less healthy alternatives, still imagine what could be happening now. I can see the Scott who would have moved here and perhaps hid in his room. I can see the Scott who would have eaten to fill the discomfort. I can see the Scott who would have been small at work. I can even see the Scott who would have said no to moving to Colorado. In the end, it's a choice. It's a choice to say yes, a yes to our fate, yes to our life. We may not be able to choose our life circumstances, but we can choose our attitude towards it, and that is a powerful, powerful thing.